What up, though? It's your boy Joe DeNiro. This is Infinite TV 360 brings you Mike Checkin. I am your host, Joe DeNiro.
Who are you?
I'm Brown Sugar.
I'm Karen Juice. Nah.
What up? What up?
Who you are?
We got a lot to cover. We've been on a little hiatus. You know how it goes sometime. You know, we took a good little trip. Yeah. We're gonna have Sherry B jump this off for us. What you got for us,
man? Brown Sugar?
So I've been doing a lot of research.
Okay.
Because I'm invested in this Diddy situation, okay?
She say I'm invested.
You got some money in the baby oil?
No, I'm just saying I'm invested.
I got Johnson & Johnson
I'm invested.
I got stock in Johnson.
This shit bigger than OJ.
So, I think so. OJ, yes.
Wait. So I don't want to cut you off. I'm not meaning to cut you off.
No, go about
But the anticipation of all the that's what make it bigger than OJ.
So you know he tried, but you know he tried to put a gag order out.
Yeah,
he tried to put a gag order on on the witnesses, potential witnesses.
Say your name or nothing. Now you have to say your name.
And he tried to put a ban on all social media posts. Like, bro, you reaching for the stars right there.
He incriminated himself so much, but did it so ostentatiously. Okay, let's go ahead and put that word in the vocabulary. Okay, yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Word of the day brought to you by Brown Sugar.
So much that, like, let's be real.
Yeah.
For real. Like, we have to talk about it.
Sir.
And it's just.
But I caught you on camera.
But it's funny how just from his indictment, his arrest, the ripple effect that it managed to touch. It done touched some of everybody.
Because I think
this is what they talk about more than the election.
When you go when you're attacking the elite and with their scandalous and how much they've gotten away with, it's scandalous. It's just like, whoa.
I'm gonna go out and say something right now. I'm gonna say something right now. I hope Diddy is not guilty. I hope, because of the way that we treat him right now, because of the way the whole shit is going, bro. With the $1,000 baby oil, we ain't even looking at the guns.
It's a lot of stuff. Ray J getting involved.
Yes.
50 even more involved.
I hope.
Elon Musk talking about. Everybody talking about it, man.
What Elon say? What he say? Come on, bro.
This touched so many different things. Pause. But
you know what I'm saying? Now we got a pause game. Now we got to do this shit.
Go ahead.
He was on with Joe Rogan, and he's like, how is J-Lo going to warn the country about President Trump, but didn't warn nobody about Diddy? She just walked away, like, didn't say, hey.
He didn't say, this nigga crazy.
He's like, her opinion not valid.
That's not all true, because you know something?
No, she didn't say nothing.
I'm from the Bronx, too, so I'm gonna stick up for you, mommy. But I'm gonna say this: she did warn us in certain ways.
So she was passive aggressive.
She was passive aggressive.
Okay.
As most Hispanic women are, passive aggressive. But we get our point across.
I don't know how she was protecting her career because she ain't had none before Diddy. So I don't know what she was trying to protect or nothing. She should have just been real and be like, ain't that funny?
Right? Ain't that funny?
You know what I'm
she made that money.
She did.
So that's what it's about.
So when you make the money and you earn that power and that success, then you know what I mean.
She had bigger fish.
It is what it is. Huh?
She had bigger.
I guess. I kind of get what he's saying, though.
So I mean,
I definitely get what Elon Musk saying.
I get what he's saying.
J-Lo, you should have.
If you're gonna speak about it, you can speak about it.
Hold on.
She knew.
So you want her to snitch? That's basically what you're kind of saying.
You didn't tell about
you want her to snitch? Can we? Because
I'm not saying tell the police.
Prepare.
No. Hold on.
Prepare the others.
Hold on. No. It's like this.
No.
If in they circle of friends, They hang out like we hang out.
Yeah,
they on the same level. You mean to tell me you don't think she done rub shoulders and talk to some other celebrity that he was doing?
He tried to pinch my booty one time.
Hey, be careful.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga.
Because I'm not going to let him go down the road. I already been down.
You're not.
Hey, bro.
Exactly.
But hey, first of all,
watch your back. I'm not talking about Elon. It don't have nothing to do with it. All he said was she warned us about Trump and all the bad stuff that Trump do. How come she didn't warn us about Diddy?
Sleeping in that man's bed.
She knew everything. She know where the skeletons was hidden.
When Shine and shit went down.
So now you there. But so she didn't say nothing.
To break up after that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that's like your homegirl. Somebody you associate with, maybe not even friends, but you associate with. You get money with this person. Hey man.
And I don't want you to feel attacked.
Don't fuck with Joe DeNiro.
By all means, I stand on my ground.
Don't feel attacked.
If it's my girl, like first of all, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But if you ask me,
from Jenny from the block,
if you ask me, who was she trying to warn? She ain't got to warn nobody.
She warned the whole nation about Trump.
Well, you know something. She also warns. She subliminally warned us about Diddy. If you really look deeper into it, she did.
She jumped out. She did. Doe, I want out. Doe, let me out. That's all she did. Doe, let me out.
I mean, did you not see the movie Enough? Let me stop. So
that's what that was about.
That's
what you reaching.
I'm joking.
We just found out she's Blockbuster News, y'all. Breaking news. Enough was about her leaving Diddy.
No.
Is this in your notes? Enough notes.
Hey, I gonna eat that shit up.
I do have enough notes. Let me tell you.
Hey, but tell me about Chris Brown.
So, as you know, Ray J got into a little Diddy with his boys. And Chris Brown, Mr. Violence.
Why you call him?
Mr. Violence. Like,
he can dance.
Mr. Violence can dance.
So I'm calling him Mr. Dance.
Call him Mr. Violence.
I'm calling him Mr. Dance Machine.
Now, I want to first go on the record and say I am a Chris Brown fan. I enjoy a lot of his music. I love it. But you know something? I also was an R. Kelly fan.
Okay. And I'm still an R. Kelly fan.
And I realized that I have tried my best to try to separate the music from the man, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, all men fall short.
Art imitates behavior.
You want to put that out there, okay? But what I'm saying is that when you got a history of beating the shit out of people, like, first of all,
Rihanna?
Let me just throw something.
Rihanna is
let me throw some things out there.
She retiring too.
Oh, Rihanna she just now started to calm down when she started having them kids. Something was wrong with Rihanna all this time. Yes, it was. I'm going on record and say that shit.
Okay, so we're gonna continue on because obviously, you know, we don't want to know bias.
Wait a minute, have you saw the news that she was sending other dudes when they was in the relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
You thought that was cool?
Did you see the nudes that he was receiving from other girls
like Paris Hilton
in different relationships? So my thing
but have you seen Paris Hilton titties and have you seen Rihanna titties? Which ones would you want?
The fact of the matter is, which ones was he receiving? He had one next to him, and he was receiving one in his phone. So the fact of the matter is, whether she was sending them out or he was receiving them, they were both guilty as charged. They was in a relationship.
Okay.
Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
There's not she did this. No tit
for tat. No tit for tat.
So adult for that shit.
But you are calling him Mr. Violence.
But Mr. Violence. Back to Mr. Violence.
Back that up.
So I think there's a Brown thing because as you know, I'm a Brown and sometimes I be like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And that's my line of telling somebody, like, I'm really going to beat the shit out of you. And that's his line, too. So maybe it's a brand.
Mrs. Violence.
Mr. Violence starts it off with, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. But, all right, let's stop the bullshit. So let's talk about the whole situation. Real talk, Chris Brown's been through a lot. Like, childhood, he was exposed to his stepfather abusing his mother to the point where he peed himself. He was frozen. So, I mean, like, let's keep it real. We understand that there is a continuation of violence.
Okay.
But when you become famous, you messed up. If you ask me personally, I wasn't the person that needed to ask Chris Brown for forgiveness.
Right.
But in the same respect to that, I understood being in a young relationship myself, that dangerously in love, like, I have been in a physical toxic, like, I'm gonna hit you, I'm hitting you, like, I'm shaking the shit at you back. Like, I've been there. So it's like when I saw that, like, kind of transpire in their relationship, I accepted that trauma for that. And I was like, okay, I can forgive that. And then if you look at it later on, she did get back with him a few days later. And then they broke up. And then she even circled back again. And this was like...
she spun the block 3 times.
Yes. She went back in 2013. But that was when he started to overlap. Like, because he was with Karrueche now. So he's with Karrueche and he's with Rihanna. So he would do stuff to Karrueche. Karrueche said she realized he was cheating on her when she was watching. Like, he said, I'm going to go run to the store real quick. I'll be back. And then she turns on the TV and sees him and Rihanna courtside on the basketball game. So she was like, okay, this man's cheating on me. But she stuck with him. And while she stuck...
Why do you think why?
Why she stick with him?
You know something? I think... Because I have no.
Karrueche is beautiful.
Karrueche is gorgeous.
Rihanna is beautiful.
Freaking gorgeous. Rihanna is gorgeous. Yeah. I mean, let's give it up for Chris Brown. Chris Brown be picking some beautiful women.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay? The man got spectacular taste.
You like Chris Brown?
Huh?
You like Chris Brown?
Would I like Chris Brown?
Would you let Chris Brown?
Would I let Chris Brown, like...
Dance you through the hallway. I don't know.
Dance you through the hallway.
You know something? I honestly, I have seen his charisma, and I have seen his charm, where I could say I could be charmed by a guy.
Okay, you could be charmed by a guy like that.
I could be charmed by a guy like that.
$1,000 to take a picture of him. He grabs your ass. Would you pay the $1,000?
No.
Okay. Let me ask you this question.
That wasn't good enough.
If you had $6,000 to blow,
no.
Okay, you don't like Chris Brown then?
I don't like him enough to grab my ass for $1,000, baby.
To pay him to grab it. That just sounds crazy.
I just, it does not sit right with my soul. It doesn't sit right.
Both last name Brown, so I'll probably be cousins anyway.
Shit. My family's from the island, so, it could be. Who knows? But anyways, let's talk about the whole Karrueche thing. I'm going to say something that I heard from my pastor that really resonated with me. He said, women look at potential.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Karrueche met him as she wanted to be a celebrity stylist, ended up styling Chris Brown. Later on, they got with each other and then all that kind of stuff. So she stayed with him. I guess she saw his potential and all of that. While being with him,
oh, wow.
she was with him for 4 years. And then homie was like, you know what? I love you. You love me. But I got another girl pregnant. So she was like, I'm out. I'm done. And then he proceeds for the next 2 years to stalk her. He was just showing up places, Instagram stalking her, doing all this other kind of stuff. And where she had to even get a restraining order. And in the restraining order, she showed proof that he has punched her.
Where did you see this?
This is all on HBO's Chris Brown, A History of Violence.
Listen, let me tell you.
Okay.
So look.
Now, but
and this is
that's the name of it. A History of Violence.
Chris Brown, A History of Violence.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't even like the title of the show.
Yeah, man.
But they show the history of violence. No,
You said you were Chris Brown fan. Why would you watch that?
Let me tell you why. No, let me explain.
I haven't even seen All Eyes on Me.
Let me explain to you why. Let me explain to you why. The situation is the reason
we're gonna give her an editorial.
Seriously. The reason why I watch this is because the last crime he did that he is alleged, the last alleged crime he did was a raping.
Oh.
Which was in 2020 on Diddy's yacht.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm talking about literally from the time he had the situation with Rihanna in 2009, homie got into it every freaking year. I mean, it just went from 2013, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019. Man did it worldwide. Girls from France. Girls from... All of these are all charges that were brought, and either like a charge in Las Vegas, they didn't even want to pursue it. There was another lawsuit. He went and aired her out, so she got so harassed so much that she ended up dropping the lawsuit. Dropping the what do you call it? The charge. Then there was the $20 million. Oh, and this is the best one, guys. This is the best one. And this one, honestly, when they show you how it happened, let me tell you, I'm going to break down what Diddy did. Diddy taught these boys how to do this. And I'm going to show you what he did. So, girl gets invited to Diddy's yacht. Right. She's there with Diddy. There's a few people. They're just coming off from another little party that they did. Word. She's in the yacht with her friend, and Chris Brown comes. Now, she is a dancer that just moved to Las Vegas, went to Miami just for a New Year kind of function. So she's in Miami. She sees Chris Brown. She's like, oh my goodness, this is a great opportunity for me to tell him I'm a dancer, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
She gonna shoot her shot.
She was gonna... If she did that with her tongue, she was on.
Moving on. So then Chris is like, oh, that's what's up. You moved to LA, just keep on with your hustle. He passes her a drink. She says she does not remember him making the drink or anything like that.
Who makes the drink? Why would Chris Brown make the drink, though?
She doesn't know who made the drink.
Okay. Because I'm finna say, I'm Chris Brown. I ain't making no motherfucking drink. So the fuck I look like? I'm Chris Brown.
So we're going to keep talking. Okay. So... she passes her another drink. She says she drinks that and she starts to feel like loose. Now is this
so this is the same drink that everybody keep talking about.
I think this is the same drink, yes. So here it is. He's like, yo, so let me show you the yacht. She's like, oh, great. A celebrity showing me Diddy's yacht. So he basically takes her all the way to the back where there's a bed and he closes the door. She's like, then they sit there talking for a little bit. She gets so whoosh. She lays back and she's like, I couldn't move. And Chris Brown proceeds to lay the thing on him. Then afterwards, she's just like, oh my goodness, did I just get raped? Like, what's going on? Which most girls get into that situation. And he puts his phone number in her phone and texts her. And he goes, okay, now you got your number. Hit me when you get back to LA or whatever. And now I got your number. Whoa. Go ahead. Whoa. Go ahead, because you stop. Go ahead.
After a rape, I'm going to give you my number.
That whole thing just sounds crazy.
So it sounds crazy, but hear this. You're not understanding. You are a 22-year-old girl just being around celebrities. Here it is. You're not even at 100% because you're under the influence still.
But you don't even need.
Allow me to finish.
Because I got a lot to say too.
I would love to finish, but you guys are not allowing me to even finish. I just even get
because some of the stuff No, I want to object to a lot of stuff.
I showed you how he masked things and everything
because it go a lot deep. I'm gonna interject. Yeah.
think
because it's a conversation, not an editorial.
Out there, real quick, that if you don't know all the information, you can't really comment on it because you don't know what happened at the end.
But it's the situation. You said something that Diddy learned or Diddy taught.
I said no. That was my speculation.
Okay,
that was mine.
But it is a learned behavior.
Yeah.
And it's learned. We got to say, we can't start at the middle is what I'm saying, because it started with the people that hired them. It started with the white executives.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how we got the Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey. And now they starting to attack like some of the other producers, Tommy Mottola, and saying all of them, this is what they taught them, and so it's like a learned behavior, and it's going down. And I hate to sound insensitive, and I said this before on another show, but everybody got to have some accountability of when I go certain places. I'm aware. Yeah. I'm aware of situations, and I'm not just taking a drink. I'm not leaving my drink. You're not putting shit. I want to see the bartender pour my drink. Yeah. I'm not leaving my drink at a table. If I leave my drink at a table, I'm not drinking it no more. So I do understand you a 22-year-old and you looking for stardom, but maybe that blinded you a little bit to your spidey senses not kicking in. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, they deserved it or nothing like that. But these predators, stop making it easy for them.
Yeah. But the thing is, these predators specifically look for the weakest people, the link. Right. So the thing is, at the end of the day, you are targeted. It's sort of like telling a person, don't be out there where
you only become a target because of your greed.
Don't be out there looking a certain way, because then
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
These men they're hunting for certain, it is an aggression. It's an aggression of control.
You're right. It's a certain what? What's the certain thing though?
So you're looking for the weakest prey. It's just,
it's not the weakest prey.
Nature.
It's the fact they want something from me, so I'm gonna get something from them. Because if they meet a woman in a restaurant and she carry herself as such as a woman, they not gonna try that same shit. So you're right. They are going for and the weakness is, I want to be famous. What's the line? Where's my line? Yeah. Where's my line of what I'm going to do? Because I swear to God, most women that I've ever dated, they're not coming to my house, let alone a yacht the first night. Yeah, no. But the only reason they did, though, was because it was Diddy.
So I have a question. Before the whole Diddy situation, when Diddy was throwing his white parties and all the other kind of stuff, have you guys ever been to any of them?
No.
Okay. Had Diddy ever called you up and just would have been like, yo, so Joe, you know what? I want to take you out. I want to take you to one of my islands.
But do you know? No, he hasn't. You know why though? Because I'm not seeking that type of fame. If I was in that circle, it's easy to get in those circles. That's why basketball chicks hang out at basketball games and try to sit behind the basketball players. They hunt the celebrities and the athletes. It's just like
all the time.
It's just like a drug dealer.
All the time, but I know what some of them chicks is there for. They ain't looking for me.
It's like a drug dealer. A drug dealer, yes, he's going to sell the drugs to this person with the addiction. But did you know the drug dealer got an addiction too? Yeah, he only put himself in that position to be in those situations. And those situations are just as dangerous. You have to for them women and for them.
You have to be Diddy.
So you have to be aware, especially in the information age, since cell phones.
Look at Rick James.
You know something? Can you say something?
Look at Rick James.
There has been a history, like, in all honesty, one thing that this documentary has shown me is that there is an acceptance of history of violence from Black male artists in our culture. And
so
and it's a past, because it could go as far as back as Ike Turner. You know what I mean? Ike Turner
before that.
Before that, and we can keep going on and on and on. Right. There has been a history of acceptance of it.
Exactly.
And when it comes,
I agree.
And protection. And I understand the protection around a Black man. But then you also have to understand monsters come in different colors. And you know what? Sometimes monsters are created. Sometimes monsters are made. Like, let's even talk about the whole situation with Diddy. Diddy coming out with the whole situation of Justin Bieber being underage in one of those videos. Right. Usher being underage in one of those videos. So, like, let's even talk about, like, and then here it is, you see Justin Bieber, you know, like, crying, saying, I don't want the same shit to happen to Billie Eilish. Like, I wanted to prevent her. I wanted to protect her because I saw her beautiful talent. And he's breaking down because he's been through trauma. I can, you know, or even Usher talking about my sons ain't never gonna go through a Diddy camp. He sure did. He sure did, because he's making sure his kids are aware. Justin Bieber making sure that Billie Eilish is aware. They making those it's the people that was handling them wasn't making sure they was aware. No. But the thing is that a predator is going to attack.
Ain't no but to that.
No, a predator is, there is no but to it. A predator is going to attack whatever weakest link he sees in his midst during the time of his hunt. Point blank, simple. I don't care if you were just there to just have fun and have an experience because your ass ain't never been on a yacht before. I don't care if you were there just because you just wanted to be around celebrities and just have a little bit of that 15-minute fame. Nobody deserves that, because when you walk into a jungle, you going to... Exactly. I'm not going to no Klan rally. But
No. Unless I'm
not going to a town that's known for Klan shit.
I am, but my reason gonna be a different reason. I'm not going to get.
He think he buckshot 40.
Yeah.
Buck nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He gonna be buck. Yeah. Get him, Buck nasty.
I'm going to flip the shit. I'm going for a whole different reason.
But that's all I'm saying is,
you are the common denominator with violence around the world. Like,
you talking about entertainment.
When you are I'm talking about point blank and simple. If you are the common denominator of violence throughout, you've done violence here, there. There's been an outrage. This man his mom asked him. This is when he got out of jail, and he was ordered to go to a rehab, anger management rehab. He got kicked out of that one and went to another one. His mom told him, look, I think you should stay another day. He got so upset, he went outside, took a rock, and smashed in her windshield.
Now, some of these, now that's a whole nother, now you open a whole nother basket, in my opinion, because there is a sense of entitlement that child stars have. Because they realize at a young age,
14, 15
some of them realize at a young age, probably somebody maybe even had to hip them to the game, maybe a predator. Yeah. You control all this. They all work for you.
Gave him some cocaine.
You the boss. They got to do. If you stop, all this stop. You are the head.
I love that you said that with the cocaine thing, because that's another thing. You punched 2019. No, actually, my bad. Wrong date. 2017 in Bute. No, 2015. The whole situation with Karuchi Tran. Then he gets accused of assaulting the girl on the bus. She went on the bus. Someone invited her on the bus. She went to the back of the bus. Chris Brown looked at her ass, took her phone, threw it, and said, "Get the fuck off my bus." And then she got thrown off the bus, and she was like, "I was tussled." All that kind of stuff. So either way,
all I'm gonna say
to no, hold on. 2016, he beats up his manager, so they quit. Then he beats up his tour manager. They quit. Then comes 2016, the girl goes to his room. Okay, was backstage, chilling, enjoying a Chris Brown concert. They said, let's go to the room, go to the room. She's in the room and she's like, I see drugs. There is cocaine. There is pills. There is weed. I was like, okay.
Party.
Just like, and I'm thinking, okay, so it's a celebrity party. Like, bitch,
right.
They have it at the club.
So that's that naivety. So, she didn't even have no business there.
No, right, listen. Yeah. So she was like, there was all these drugs. So
that's it everywhere.
She was still setting the scene. Okay, so we already know that she's like, and then Chris Brown comes out and he's looking weird. He's looking so weird. So even though they told me I shouldn't have my phone, I went and I took out my phone and I took a picture of him and he saw me and he punched me right in the eye. And I'm thinking to myself,
let me ask you a question.
Let me ask
you a question.
Yes, go ahead.
How many times have you been anywhere and seen cocaine? Seen people doing it?
Or not just seen that, but seen everything you just described.
Yeah. How many times have you seen it?
At a party.
At a party. Just you've seen it. You've seen people doing this shit. You've seen people. You knew people were doing it.
Not that many parties, but I have seen it.
But you have seen. You've seen that.
What did you do when you seen it? Did you leave? Said, fuck it, I ain't doing that.
Or was you just made yourself aware?
Yeah.
I made myself aware.
Okay. That's all I was saying.
That's it.
That's all I was saying.
You knew.
Certain people, you made sure.
My mom raised
whatever the reason. Whatever the reason.
Like,
and that's exactly what I said.
And to be aware of my surroundings.
Those people's handlers, your handlers made sure you were prepared. You were not failed. How the arrow say you have failed this city.
Okay. I got another question.
Sure.
How many times have you been at a party?
Okay.
And a chick had on the exact same outfit you had?
0?
Never. You've never seen somebody with the same outfit?
No, not with my outfit, with someone else's outfit.
Yeah. So you've seen
my outfit.
Yeah, you see. What was your reaction? How'd that go? Did you leave or did you just say, bitch, we got on the same shit, y'all got the same shit?
Most people leave. They don't even want to come out.
One person was like, oh my gosh, they did that. Yeah. And then the girl was like, I have to put on a jacket or something.
Yeah.
To change my outfit because we can't look the same.
So my point is how you adapt to the situation.
Of course.
The shit that's
so you were prepared. Yeah. And that's all I was saying is you can't, the onus has to be on the individual, on the places that you go. If you're not going to war with no bullets, you're not going on the battlefield with no bullets. And once you see it's a battlefield,
you know a gun
you going that way.
Yeah, you know a gun supposed to have bullets.
You're gonna go that way.
I totally get what you're saying.
So for them, so they were blind. All I'm saying is that I'm not saying they deserve it. I got to be clear on that. All I'm saying is we as people, we have to be aware of our surroundings, our situations. And if it's not for us, we need to hightail it and get up out of there.
Also, sometimes
or get on guard.
Be engulfed by the fame.
But that's that go back to what I said. I said that.
No.
I said that.
I couldn't.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
No,
it's your show. I'm just saying. Like, some people are engulfed by the celebrity. Like, I remember being young, and I will say this, I have done some naive stuff where I look back and I'm like, Lord, thank you.
He made me eat a bug in Mexico a couple days ago.
Oh, I ate a cricket.
Yeah, he made me eat.
It was good.
I wasn't young, and I was naive though. And I probably put the video up here when I did it. But guess what? I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah,
and I knew.
That's all I'm saying, Shira. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Get that? I totally get that. But sometimes you don't understand the depth of what you're getting into. Mm-hmm. I would never imagine.
I was hoping for some likes and some
I could understand. No, I could understand if I get drunk and you know what I mean. Probably make out or do something like that. Something like I could understand that. But I could understand that and expect that from that. But I don't expect on being raped or ran through by a celebrity and all his bodyguards. Like that wasn't in the plan. You know what I mean? Like all his bodyguards. Right, you know what I mean? Like you wanted to come on through. Come on in. You know what I mean? She's ready.
And then bodyguard go first.
And then on top, my other thing about this whole situation is like, if you are that person that gets invited, if you are that person that knows people that have been, you kind of know.
Yes. I think Diddy only invited certain people to his parties because he knew that.
It ain't like he going to Macy's at the perfume counter or Foot Locker.
I don't believe that. No, I believe that I believe that you guys are using maybe the wrong scenario. With Diddy, I believe that Diddy liked you and he wanted you.
I think they all the same.
No, listen. I think he would put you in a situation,
compromising situation.
And granted, whatever way a person chooses, the fact of the matter is that they were put in a compromising situation.
Well, everybody tests the waters and push the envelope when they're dealing with people. Oh, your man gonna do it, your kids gonna do it. We gonna see how far we could, and somebody got to stand their ground. Yeah. Somebody, and that's all I'm saying. That's so I hear everything.
You see, like you seem like a person can't be blackmailed unless they allow themselves to be blackmailed.
That's not what I'm saying.
You have the right not to pay.
That's not the same.
Okay,
that's not the same.
Like it's kind of like
blackmail is blackmail.
Everybody has a price.
Everybody has a price. And the blackmail does that not come with a price?
But that's not the same thing. That's not the same. So wait a minute. Segue. That's a nice hat you got on.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Detroit Lions, man. We doing this shit, man.
Oh, my God.
7 in a row. 7 games.
That was the ugliest game.
Who did you lose to?
The ugliest one. We didn't lose.
Tampa Bay?
Long time ago. It was a long time ago. And I don't even remember.
I know you don't.
That was a while ago. And guess what?
But don't get mad. I just wanted to ask.
Well, there was we the king of the North. Man, I answered that question calmly. Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he got a little aggressive on that one.
I'm like, we throw it.
Yeah.
I mean, still, at the end of the day, like, you guys are kicking ass. You guys are doing good.
Who has Tampa Bay lost?
You know something? Tampa Bay really is in my team.
But you brought him up.
No,
you should have
I just wanted to know.
You did what?
She brought up our one loss.
She brought up our one. I was thinking that one scab, and I'm gonna be like.
But listen. The Texans. Let me tell you, the Texans played their ass off the first half.
Yes, they did.
I was so mad on that 5th interception. I threw something.
Yeah, I did, bro.
I swear.
Bro.
What'd you throw?
I don't know. It was in my hand.
Let me tell you something.
What happened?
You brought up that Tampa Bay loss.
Oh my goodness.
That was sensitive to me because
I see.
Because this was my first time living in Tampa Bay, and I went all out for that game.
Yeah, we do a whole Lions party and everything.
I wasn't invited, by the way. Just letting everyone know. I'm sorry. But continue, please. Tell me about the story that I wasn't invited to.
She was jet setting in Orlando.
And yesterday, I went all out for this. I built a gazebo outside.
You built a gazebo?
Yes. I'll show you. I did. I went all out for that. And we was losing.
Another game I was
the whole game.
And I was like, I'm never doing nothing for the Lions again.
Oh shit. You said I take it back. I take it back.
I lost to Tampa Bay.
Yo, listen. That game was stressful, yo.
Yes, it was.
And the field goals, both the field goals were stressful.
Yes.
I'm like this. Yeah. I'm like this on the couch. I'm leaning on the couch.
I done blew one today. I was. Oh,
if that's how they play horribly with a win, they play that horribly. With a win. 5 interceptions. And yeah, it's like, and then how many times he threw it in the turf?
Yes.
It was just.
The very first pass was an incompletion. The very first, I said, "Oh man,
it's like his thumb wasn't working."
Shout out to the fucking Detroit.
Shout out to the Detroit Lions, man.
The true kings of the North, man. If y'all don't know what the kings of the North is, man, look that shit up, man.
Kings of the North.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones, my nigga. Yeah, the true kings of the North. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Winter has come.
No doubt. But before we left, we got to watch the Hot Boys reunion.
Oh, yes. Oh.
So there was a Hot Boys reunion.
The Hot Boys in New Orleans. Weezy F, baby.
Because first it was the Big Timers reunion.
Yep.
They did the Big Timers reunion first.
Oh, you talking about on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought them out one by one. Yeah, that was dope. So I was just glad to see Turk on the stage, bro.
I swear, bro. Turk,
that was dope.
Man, he sued, baby, as soon as he got out.
Yeah, man.
Got his money and still was able to be a part of it.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was
but I think mostly that was Weezy. They gave him the key to the city.
Yeah.
And they starting a what do you call that? Like a walk of fame for New Orleans, and he getting the first.
But
what is it called? Fleur de Lis?
Oh yeah, the floor.
Le Fleur de Lis.
But hold on. We can't.
I already know what he's about to say.
We cannot say that Orlando Brown was not right about Lil Wayne a little bit, man. Like I cannot unhear how Lil Wayne, how Orlando Brown did Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne. I'm a Lil Wayne fan. But Orlando Brown did it, and then Lil Wayne came out, and how he did a couple of them songs, I was like,
yeah. I think the whole thing with Wayne not getting the Super Bowl was a lot about optics.
Yeah, no, it was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it was the NBA, he might have had a little bit more of a chance. But the NFL was a white.
The NBA. NFL
would
so
probably
very.
have something to do with it, and they would have gave him his own second one.
Yeah.
NFL is so white man clutched.
Yeah, if it was the NBA, it'd have been a lot different because NBA is hip hop.
Yeah.
So, I don't. You said NBA, and I have a picture. I am in the store, and guess who has their own candy? Their own sour candy.
Who?
Shakalicious.
Oh, Shaq got everything.
Shakalicious. I did not see.
Come on, yes.
These, come on, Shakalicious. It was right. I was so tempted. But it was a bunch of his faces.
Listen.
And I don't want to eat
Listen.
No.
Shaq got money in everything.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
He got money in Carnival Cruise.
Listen. I remember
pizza.
I remember.
He did that Magic Johnson real quick. He really did. He spread his money like Magic Johnson real quick.
Reggie Jackson's.
With
the raisins and the chocolate and the peanut butter, the Reggie Jackson. You remember Reggie Jackson, the baseball player?
Yeah, I remember him.
So he had his own candy, own little candy.
Did he?
Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
All right, so
I gotta check.
I'm gonna post a picture up here. But also, I remember Isaiah Thomas had his own candy bar.
I do remember Isaiah Thomas had his own candy bar. Yep. Isaiah Thomas had his own candy bar.
So, yeah, we've had our share of athletes with their own candy. This is amazing because that's probably he owned that. These people use their likeness and image.
Yeah. Shaq owned his shit.
Yeah.
Him and Master P, boy.
Yeah. Shaq said, I'm the mess.
Yeah.
This shit.
And Shaq owns, no exaggeration, Shaq owns over 100 businesses.
Yeah, he does.
And real estate.
Yeah, real estate. Yeah, he got it on lock.
He's a very smart entrepreneur.
Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. You can't even have the name Shaquille.
Remember him? Remember he hired Iverson when he got Reebok.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He hired Allen Iverson
for the spokesperson.
Yep. So NBA doing it, man. It's the NBA season.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Golden State Warriors looking good, man. But they looking good. And Steph didn't play 2 games, and they still kept it. Man.
Pulled it off, man.
Yep.
I want to give my shout out, man, to of course, OKC, man.
I told you. What I told you at the beginning of the season. OKC and Denver, man.
Crazy, man. Denver, yes. And I got to give Anthony Davis, bro. I appreciate you, bro, man. Stepping up, man. Doing your thing, bro. You really.
He doing everything we wanted him to do ever since he put on the purple and gold. Yeah. Because he was already dominating with the Pelicans. Yeah. And so we thought that's who we was getting. Yeah. But now LeBron literally, I like that LeBron taking the back seat. Yeah. LeBron. Yes, bro. You know,
I'm 75 years old.
I'm not making this bitch go this whole game.
45, 47.
I swear.
Yeah. LeBron needs to he should be a 3-point shooter and assist man. Yep. Period.
That's it.
No, I remember shout out to Glow Girls. First of all, we had Glow Girls.
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Glow Girls. And
I remember Glow.
Me and my cousins, we used to be like, which one's Tina? Which one? We had all of our favorites. And then afterwards, WWF came on. And I was just in love.
You was a wrestling fan?
I was the hugest wrestling
So what you think about, I got a concept.
Ever.
I'm about to pitch it to Zeus right now. Zeus Network. Check this out. So every now and then I get caught up with the wife and we watching, she call it Brain Cell TV, but it be Zeus Network. All the fights. They need to start their own wrestling.
I agree.
Because they be letting Because they be letting them fight.
So no.
First of all, you have to understand.
Okay. Would you like to be an avatar?
Huh?
Would you like to be an avatar?
Would I like to be an avatar?
Yeah. Would you? No, I wouldn't do it.
I do not answer questions with questions.
So here's my answer. No. And no. And would you like? But I would.
The reason why I'm asking because I want to make us into avatars. With a show like that. So I was thinking like.
I'm down to be an avatar. But it gotta be a cool ass avatar.
It's gonna look like you.
Yeah, to pick it. Yeah, you know it's gonna be. It's gonna be like Sita. You ever seen Sita on BET?
I love Sita.
You remember that?
Sita was like, Sita was sassy with it. She was like,
I'm thinking about.
I miss Video Soul.
I was thinking about. So listen.
Remember Video Soul?
Yeah, I'm hard.
So we're doing that.
Once upon a time, I used to watch a lot of music videos. Now it's not so much. Sometimes I do.
Remember The Box?
Whoa. How old?
The Box.
We know what you ain't.
Right.
We know The Box.
Yeah.
She went way back. The fact you even remember that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember The Box.
Did you ever call The Box? Did you ever pay?
First of all, I would never tell. I would never say that because I promised on the Bible, Lord, please forgive me. I lied, but my grandfather was going to beat my ass. He was like, what are you? I'm blaming it on my brother. I said, he's been watching numbers and stuff like that. And I called a couple of psychics too. Oh my God.
You used to call Cleo?
Oh, no, it was just like the psychic. They were so convincing late at night and I wanted to know so much.
You were a teenager.
I was young. I was like 9, 10.
Boop, 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 boop. You one of them kids.
Insightful shit though, like.
I mean, they.
Anything the psychics told you came to happen?
You know, honestly, I can honestly say not when I was younger, but they would say stuff like, "You have psychic abilities of your own," or "I love that you're an empath and you have to guard yourself because your powers are so strong." And I always wanted to be like an X-Men or a mutant. I always felt like I was being soft. Yeah.
Beat him up, Brown. So, this is the question that I've asked.
You know, my acceptance.
This is the question I've asked a lot of people. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh. You know something?
What superpower?
You have to understand that I'm also a geek. I'm a Comic-Con.
Wait a minute, you a fucking lying.
I'm a nerd.
So what would your superpower be?
Let me see a screensaver on your iPhone.
I would want.
Let me see a screensaver on your iPhone.
I will show you. I will. It would be between two people, and this is the reason why.
Just one. I just want one. Nope.
I can't.
Narrow it down. You got this.
I can't. Because I love Storm. Storm, like I've always wanted to control the weather and all of that kind of stuff. And Green
Jay. I think black women control the weather. Go ahead, go.
So, and then also, it was a character named the Phoenix. That's what I've always...
So which one?
Those are my two favorite comics.
Black women do control the weather. Yeah, because I swear to God, I don't know what temperature it be sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? Because look, you don't know where you're going to eat at. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
They always control the weather.
Yeah, they control the temperature.
What about you, Shoes? One superpower.
Yeah. If I could have one superpower in the whole fucking world, it would be to be invisible. Of course, it would be invisible.
Oh, you mean like superpower? Yeah. Like with me, I would think, honestly, I would hate to say this.
Damn, Shoes. That's exactly.
I want to professor.
And sometimes, and to be honest, sometimes I use it for bad.
Yeah, I would. No, all the time.
I would be.
No, listen. You said a superpower. You didn't say a superhero.
A superpower.
Honestly, I would want the same superpower as Professor X.
Yeah. You want to read people's mind? I don't want to know.
No,
that. Hell no.
No, he does more than read people's mind. He can control.
But that's his main thing.
That's his main thing. Yeah,
I'd rather be invisible. I'd rather just be able to cloak off on your ass.
I'd be on every airplane all over the world.
Go in the vault, bank vault, you know what I'm saying? Women's locker room, of course, you know what I'm saying? I probably
He said, I'm gonna become the invisible man, and I'm just gonna become a peeping Tom. Like that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a peepster. I'm gonna just be peeping.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen.
And peeping.
Listen.
What stops you now?
Well, listen. What age? What? If you had to guess about what age, what age people get their superpowers at in the movies that you can think of? Just say no. I don't know.
Pretty.
18,
okay,
15,
so
16,
so you give the power of invisibility to a 13-year-old boy.
Right. They gonna be all in the locker rooms at school. Like
I just told somebody the other day, I cannot get rid of this 13-year-old boy that's inside of me, yo.
No, you told me. You're gonna be 13 forever. I know.
You give the power of invisibility to a 13-year-old boy.
He's gonna be invisible forever.
Man.
Ever. You'll never see him again.
You said, at puberty?
Man.
You say puberty, right?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be invisible.
Man.
All the time.
Think about all the 13-year-old boys you knew back in the day. Just imagine if they could be invisible.
My meat gonna be out.
Oh, my God. You guys are too much. Nah, like.
You say you were from Bronx, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying,
I
get it, but I be like, you think gonna be out.
Hey, I be invisible at a Diddy party.
I bet you would. I bet you would.
I got that.
I bet you would.
Especially if what I'm touching is invisible too.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, when I mentioned R. Kelly, you got...
What's this table?
Me?
What you doing with this table?
No, so listen.
So aggressive.
I tell you what.
My question is it because he's from Detroit? Like,
R. Kelly's not from Detroit.
He's not from Detroit.
Oh, I mean, well, doesn't he live in Detroit or something? No. Oh, no.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you my...
I got to correct that real quick.
Let me tell you why I get...
Was it Chicago? Where is he from? Chicago. Oh, my bad.
Let me tell you why I get aggressive over the R. Kelly shit and the Diddy shit. Different to me. You want to know the real difference?
Yeah.
R. Kelly is convicted. R. Kelly is, they said he did. That's not saying he did. That's not allegations. That is a charge. He's done that shit.
He did that
He's
shit.
Convicted. Diddy is the allegation. So I laugh. I have fun with it. I had laughed and fun with the R. Kelly shit with the peeing on the girl and the shit. It was funny as hell.
Until we seen the shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then
when it was just a rumor.
Yeah, when it was a rumor, so that's the main difference. It's not a good difference to have. Because I don't give a fuck about nobody that's accused of nothing. Everybody's accused. Everybody, you're innocent until proven guilty.
Very true.
Because if it's
so to you, Diddy's innocent
until proven guilty.
Yeah.
And what about you? Diddy's innocent?
I don't think he did none of that shit. I think he had fun. I think he get in trouble of having fun. I think he had too much fun. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. I had too much fun. I think he's guilty of that shit like Rick James.
I think
he didn't know he was doing all that bullshit. He didn't know that he was gonna get no repercussions.
As far as all the sex and stuff, I don't think he thought it was going to be as bad as it is. Now, the violence and the racketeering and the abuse and the control, he did that shit.
Yeah, he knows that shit.
But as far as the sex parties...
Yeah. If the baby oil places cocaine, he knows.
If you ever watch the movie JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling, Richard Pryor said, at every Hollywood party, this is what goes down.
Everywhere you went.
It's been it's been back in the day.
Remember
19 Club 54. Hugh Hefner been doing it since that's how he got famous.
Which is
so when it comes to the sex, all the sex parties and all the drugs at the sex party and the baby oil and the big ass beds. What they think, you go to a party with a big ass bed, what the hell you think is going on? Yeah. Like keeping it real.
I get
Give me your phone, sign this NDA.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been to an NDA party and how I look. It's a thing.
I've been to a party.
No, I'm saying I have not.
I've been to a party where I couldn't take my phone.
Yeah, you can't take your phone. And you have to sign this waiver. What happens here stays here. So
there were no famous people.
I don't think he thought what was going on with all the sex acts, whatever the paraphernalia, all that. I don't. He probably over there like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, right now. See, that's how
okay. Right now. I was violent against this. I did try to blow up old boy's car. I did have something to do with setting shine up. We know, but this sex stuff
the FBI don't drop no damn charge for nothing.
They don't. I always say they not coming after you if they ain't got you.
So the fact of the matter is,
that's just my opinion on the sex stuff.
I think it did.
But everything else, if he get convicted, he get convicted. But they linking him to so much stuff. They bringing up Pac. They bringing up Big. Biggie wanted to lead a label, do his own thing. Oh, they said, yeah. Everybody.
If they could bring up that evidence, then homie's being. You know what homie reminds me of now? What was the name of the character from the 5 Heartbeats? You remember?
Eddie Kane?
Eddie Kane?
He's Eddie Kane.
Oh, my God.
That nigga's choir boy.
On the low.
That nigga was choir boy.
On the low. Look just like him, too. Shit.
Let's wrap this up, man, because
we gonna do this all night, man.
We can have these conversations.
Because we bullshit and party.
And bullshit and party. I like
bullshit and party.
And this is our first time being in the studio together.
Yes.
So, of course, we wasn't going to stop. We not going to stop. Only reason I am going to stop.
We ain't going to stop. We ain't gonna stop.
The only reason I am gonna stop because we're gonna do this shit all week. We're gonna do this shit multiple times a week, and we have multiple. And we are
A, B, C, and D, all of the above.
Yes. So with that being said, this has been Mike Checkin. I'm Joe DeNiro.
Who are you?
I am Shira.
Oh, you
beat him up, Brown.
Beat him up, Brown.
And I'm Cashew Stupid. And this has been Mike Checkin. Infinite TV 360 podcast. Let's go.
Peace.
Hey.